Yes, people, welcome to another edition of your favorite weekly podcast, Back of the Net. And listen, big game this Wednesday, Arsenal Man United. You know what? I don't even know what to call this guy, but this guy's always on my case when Arsenal ain't doing their thing. But listen, I had to bring him on. Mr. Traps, what you saying, man?
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's about time as well, yeah, because you haven't really invited me on here. Like, obviously, I don't know if it's due to the trolling or whatnot, but obviously I'm here now, innit? I don't think I had an excuse because obviously Arsenal doing well. Obviously, it's Arsenal United on Wednesday. It's preview time. So you know what I mean? All your ducks in a row now. But don't worry, I'm still gonna give you some stick. Don't worry.
All right, listen, this guy's always trolling, but you know what? I love trolling because at the end of the day, listen, we know we're proper football fans. That's what it's about. One time your team are doing well, the next they're not. It's part and parcel of the banter here. But before anything, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that, and I'll give you the link to Traps' Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. But listen, let's get into it. First of all, yeah, we're gonna go this one. So, what's your thoughts on Amorim? Obviously, he's come in, swaggy manager, trying to copy Mikel Arteta and that. But like, go on. All right. Chill. Go on. What's your thoughts on him?
What?
I didn't mean what I said. Go on.
I think you know what? I think he's come in and he's just. I feel like he's just basically took it like any other day at work. I think the job. He hasn't seemed like he's spoken very well since he came in. But I'm not with all that. You see, I'm not with all of that stuff about what he wears or how he speaks or whatever. Because a lot of people are like, I like how he talks. I like how he thinks. Don't get me wrong. I do like the fact that he is very. You understand out of a press conference, you understand what he's trying to say. That's one thing I do understand. Like you can't think what was he talking about. He is very clear. However, you know what I mean. I'm not doing that. That's not what he's been brought in to do. He's not even been brought in to do press conferences and whatnot. He's brought in to change the trajectory of Manchester United. And to be honest with you, like I said it about Ten Hag, and I'll say it about Amorim as well. He's a nobody in English football. He needs to come in and prove himself. He doesn't get any credit for me for what he done in Sporting because I'm not one of these fans. These so-called modern day fans who act like they sit there on a Saturday afternoon and watch Sporting and Porto and they take down all the data and all that other crap. No, they don't watch. I don't watch that. I watch that. I watch Sporting in the Champions League night if I catch them. Other than that, I haven't seen them. I haven't watched them in the league. But one thing I can say, we've never had a bad import from Sporting, and we did oh well, yeah. So I mean, we've had the likes of obviously Ronaldo, Nani, Bruno Fernandes.
Only Sonny Bebe, bro.
Did he?
Bebe, no, I swear he did.
He came from some other team, man. I can't remember what the team was called.
I swear it's Portugal. Boa Vista. Or something.
He came from the second division. We went from the second division.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
he wasn't from Sporting. No, we haven't had any bad imports out of there. So obviously Amorim now, he's probably like the fourth one I've seen in my lifetime. Then to be fair, now Schmeichel went there after United anyway. But yeah, so the exchange between Man United and Sporting, pretty good. So right now he gets the benefit of the doubt. He gets the time from me. Like I said, the next 20 games I'm charging to the game. But however, if opportunities do come, they need to take him. We need to take them. So i.e. things like Europa League. We got our first 3 points on the board the other day, even though we haven't lost. We're on about 6 points now, I think, over there. I think it's about 6 points. Yeah. I mean, so we're still in the frame for qualification. And that's a necessity that we need to take because we need to have both angles. Because I mean, to be honest with you, the way the league's set up right now, it's a false league. You know what I mean?
That takes him. So continue that actually, because that takes him into my next point. I'm going to put up now. This here. Do you think possible? Or not even just do you think it's possible? Are you worried if it's top 4? Do you mind top 6 in a cup? Or
I mean, I personally think the league's a false league at the minute because I mean, look at the lights. You got Brighton at second, Yeah,
Mm.
2 weeks.
Third, I think they're third now. I think Arsenal went second, didn't it? But I think you're right, Brighton third.
2 3 ago, Nottingham Forest was second.
Fourth,
Um,
yeah.
it's way too early for anyone to be thinking about it's the start of the league or whatnot. But can United do it? Of course they can do it because I mean, looking around at the teams right now, obviously Man City have are a shadow of their former selves at the minute.
As we see how you're ruining Big Steve, bro. We see it.
Yeah, well, Big Steve at the minute I don't know about Big Steve at the minute. I don't know about that. I don't know about the City fans at the minute, man. They're in a bit of a but we'll talk. That's another story.
Yeah.
So I think Man United can do it. I mean, it's not a question of because it's too early. Like I said, if Man United rhythm and get a few games, because I mean we haven't lost. I think we haven't lost a game since Ten Hag got sacked. So
yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. So if we could keep that momentum going, I think we're only 6 points off. We still got to play the likes of some the Spurses and the Chelseas. I mean, even though we played them once, but we still got to play, so we can still recuperate them points. I don't think we should go. I don't think if we get say 10 or 12 points adrift, then yeah, maybe it might be a tall order. But at that point, we need to keep the Europa League. But me personally, I'm not fussed if we finish fifth.
No, I respect it. That.
Sixth, win the Europa League. I'm happy with that. The trophy doesn't we've learned that the trophies. Man United fans shouldn't respect trophies, them kind of trophies as it stands. I've been offered I've been offered every single Europa League game. Since Man United, anytime Man United play Europa League, I've never been. I don't watch.
What?
I've never watched Man United in Europa League ever.
Damn. What? Even the one when you got to the final, the Mourinho time? No. Damn.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I get a ticket for the final, I'd go to the final.
Yeah.
I'm not into this. You know what I mean? Because I'm not into. I just don't think that it's not. It's just a thing that I haven't done. Like, don't get me wrong. I've been to the Carabao Cup because it's a default cup. I've been to the FA Cup because that's a default cup.
Yeah.
I've been to obviously league games. I've been to Champions League games, but I've never been to a Europa
League. Oh no, I respect that though. Like, to be fair, I think when Arsenal were in it, I think I watched one of the first, the beginning of it, and I was like, this is dead. Like, I never went back again because let's be honest, between the Champions League and the Europa, there is a difference. We always banter each other as fans, but there's a massive difference in terms of the standards of games, especially now, with the new format as well. But no, you're right. I think you lot can do it. I think you can. I think Amorim is bringing something. I know you're probably not one of them fans, but people are getting gassed on this one game. Oh, Rashford. We know how Rashford is when a manager, you know how he is. Come on. When there's a new manager, Rashy loves it. And obviously he's got his off the field thing, inspiration. Yeah, that might be working for him as well. So,
Well, Rashford's record ain't too sad against you lot. So
this guy.
Just in time. I'm happy with that. You know what
I mean? Do you know what? I can't lie. This is for everybody watching. As I said, I don't mind losing to certain teams. But you see West Ham and Man United, they're the two I can't. I can't because my dad gives it when West Ham beat. And if Man United beat us, and there's so many others that on Twitter are going to be like, is that what you're saying, Matt? Come, say something. But yeah, I think Rashford will light up. He always does. He always does at Emirates.
Let's be honest here. If we beat you at your ground on Wednesday, we effectively... I feel like your title hopes are done. I'll be honest with you, because how many games have you lost now? Was it 4?
I think no. We've lost 2. I think but there was a couple of draws in between.
You've drawn 4.
Drawn 4, yeah. Drawn 4.
I feel like you lose that game. No one really nowadays. You lose 4 games, you don't win the league.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. Yeah, I said this to someone on Twitter. I said, people might think I'm being overconfident. I don't think Arsenal will lose more than 1 until the end of the season if they have their main starting 11. All right, cool. Everyone has injuries, but I just think our starting 11 is very good, and I don't think there's many teams because you look at the games we lost: Newcastle, St James's. That can happen, Especially we had a weekend team called whatever, we lost that one. We lost to Bournemouth deservedly as well. I don't care about the 10 men thing. because the fact is, when you're Arsenal, you should still beat someone with Bournemouth with 10 men. But they beat us. So I genuinely think we're in a good place, man. But this game, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go to this one, the big matchup. Yeah, I'm nervous. I can't lie, because I think with Man United, it don't matter what form you're in. It doesn't matter who's out, who's in, whatever. Like, you somehow do it. And everyone's saying, "Oh, Lisandro and Kobe are out." I bet like someone like Eriksen's gonna light it up. And I think, is Luke Shaw fit now?
Yeah, he played. He played on the weekend.
That's what I'm saying. Who's gonna play and have that game? I can tell.
This is the thing with the game as well. I'm not bothered about it, to be honest with you. Not in the sense that I don't want to win. Yes, I want to win. I want to derail you lot's title hopes. I want to derail that shit. No problem. Yeah, 100%. However, like I said, I charged the first 20 games game because Amorim. Yeah, it was a good game again, but it was Everton, man. Everton have been hanging around this Premier League like a bad smell for the last decade.
Can I just ask, are you like me? You just want them to go, please?
They're relegated, yeah.
Thank you. I've had enough of them.
They are a pathetic excuse of a Premiership club. Yeah, at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? I'm sure one season they even survived off a goal difference. It's embarrassing. Yeah. It's embarrassing. It's like they're just hanging around like a bad smell. You know what I mean? And it's time for they need to go. So I don't respect Everton.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Everton is a good sample, a good exhibition to say, do you know what United are coming for? Yeah, we saw what he wants to do, but Everton, they're not the greatest example. If Chelsea, yeah, all right, cool. That was he wasn't obviously in charge then, but going forward, obviously the Arsenal game, that's his first big test. I mean, Ipswich, first game, people are learning. Bodo, yeah, it was a bit of a they had a bit of a moment, but then they obviously rectified it with the goals and that. But going forward, Arsenal's Amorim's first big test, and he's not. The thing is with him, he's not picked the same team, so you don't know what he's going to do or how he's going to do it or how he's analysed you guys and what. Because you see, Arteta is a one-trick pony. He can't stand. He can't stand that shit. That's the thing. He can't stand that shit. So it'd be interesting to see how Amorim looks at his tactics, looks at Arteta's tactics, how he sets up against him, and how, if he's losing the battle, how he changes it.
Yeah.
To get a result out of it. Yeah. So I think there's no expectation on United. There's no pressure on United either. At this point in time, United can't go there and get embarrassed. Of course, it wouldn't be like a 4 or 5-0. There wouldn't be stuff. But if United go there and lose 1-0 or it's a 2-1, I don't think anybody says, "Oh, Amorim," he gets any criticism for anything, unless there's some kind of capitulation or some kind of poor substitution, some kind of poor tactics he's deployed that people have. I don't think there's anything for that. But if he goes and he gets the win, they're going to tell you the new Fergie's here. They're going to tell you here. They're going to tell you Fergie 2.0 is here.
Listen, but you know what? At the end of the day, like, I wouldn't be okay. No, I'm not going to say. I genuinely think we'll win. That's just my opinion. And I don't even forget the Kobe and Lisandro thing. Again, as you said, I think Amorim's in the early stages. It's not like Amorim's had 20 games in. Cool, this is my team. This I rotate it. This and that. So I feel like we're off the back of 2 results. We scored 4 or 5 goals, whatever. So I think we are warming up, but something happened against Man United. I don't know what it is. I've been through it too many times. I remember the one where I thought we were going to smash you, and De Gea turned into super. Like, it just something. Just you lot just.
I personally don't know, right? But what I don't know, yeah. But the key things I'm looking at is Ahmad is cooking.
I'm worried about that.
I'm worried. When I say
he plays on Calafiori's side as well, isn't it?
Yes. When I say Ahmad is cooking, yeah, Ahmad is cooking. Yeah, I'm talking. You know what? Yeah, Ahmad is cooking so bad, yeah, that it makes me mad to see how Ten Hag had him locked up.
Yeah,
he booked him. Yeah, he's a top player. Obviously, Rashford's coming back into form. He loves to go against Arsenal. I mean, build you've got there. I don't know what is Rice fit?
Yeah, I think we'll probably do Rice, Partey, and Oddy. Was it Oddy? Yeah, Oddy will go in that three, innit? Yeah, I think we'll do that.
They're all back fit, all of them.
All of them fit, yeah.
Rashford might Rashford. If Rashford, they put it this way, if Rashford's up for it, they're in for a long day, them lot, man.
I always say that, man. If Rashford plays well, it's not often you lose a game. Like genuinely, you know what I mean?
When the team, I don't. When I look at our back four, I don't think our back four is good enough. I'm not sold on. I'm not sold on the likes of De Ligt and
Mazraoui.
No, Mazraoui for me. Listen, when he came in, I wasn't too sure about him. I said, "Oh, you know what? Bayern Munich got rid of him. Whatever else, you know what I mean." But in his defense, he's been consistent and he's been solid. So
very good, very good.
So I have to take. I wasn't thinking about him, but I just said, look, at the end of the day, he's a steady Eddie. I don't really think he's gonna, but he's exceeded my expectation. And
yeah, definitely.
He's done well.
I think I'm the same with you with De Ligt. I don't know. I feel like with him, his career is kind of stagnated in general, not just at Man United. And I feel like he's at that point now. He'll give you a good game. Then the next one, you're like, oh, why the hell did we buy him? But you're going to keep getting that with him, I feel. I think Johnny Evans at centre-back, I think, yes, he's old, but he'll be great for, if you lot have him Wednesday, that would be good for you lot as well.
I mean, if he's going to go through it at the back, yeah. I mean, I personally think he's going to put Maguire in the middle.
And
I think in the middle and the back three, I think you've got problems with that.
No, I agree. Listen, you will see what he does for England in the back three. When he's in a three, he's very good. But I hate the fact he's back fit. This is what I'm saying. So it'll be him, Shaw, Evans.
I think it'd be him, Shaw, him. I think it'd be him, Shaw, and Mazraoui.
And then you do Dallo and Malacia.
No, it'd be Dallo and Ahmad.
Oh yes, because he played. Oh yeah, Sugar. I forgot about that. And in midfield, you're gonna go with who? Cass.
Midfield. If I was in the midfield, what I would do if I was in the midfield, I'd go Casemiro and Agati. That's what I would do.
I forgot you signed him as well. Freak, dropping everything. People think I'm panicking. I ain't panicking. Just
yeah, man, drop the thing, Hey, chill out, man. He's not even for me yet.
Hey, just it starts slipping. But yeah, this is the thing. You lot don't have a bad. I always say, man, you don't have a bad team. It's just when you're in bad form, a lot of players are exposed more. But like Ahmad right now, I am worried about Ahmad. I'm gonna admit it. Like,
we said all the bad form we've had over the years, we ain't lost 7 in a row. No names though, yeah. Or whatever. I don't think it's even 7 in a row. It's not. They haven't won for 7 games. Whoever they. I can't remember then. Again?
No win in November. No win in November.
No win November.
No win November.
And no alcohol November.
It's mad. It's absolutely
no
mad.
win November, no.
Nah, it's mad. And I feel like so you got that midfield, that defense up front will be Rash. Is Højlund gonna start this one?
I don't know. I don't know, but he could do because he likes a bit of rotation. I remember he doesn't start the same team. He might switch it up a bit. He might. I don't know. He might. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know I don't know. But to be honest with you, obviously Bruno's the captain. He had a great game the other day. Do you know what? Bruno pissed me off the other day though, because the one people moan about Bruno, you're Bruno Fernandes, and you're supposed to. You're like he's always diving on the floor. The one time he's supposed to go down, he stays down. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, no, but do you know what is? I feel like with him though, this is just my opinion before we wrap it up, is that I think you kind of got to move on from him. People might think I'm mad. I just think you need to kind of. It might not be this next season's story. It might be the one after, but I think you do have to evolve from that eventually and then go and get someone else. Because I don't know, man. He lets you down in certain games. He does.
No, I think Bruno is a scapegoat, to be honest with you. I think he's a scapegoat. I think Bruno, he does have his deficiencies, but we see what he does for his country. When he plays in a system and he's told, given instructions of doing what he doesn't do, he performs. I don't think he's had a bad game since Amorim showed up.
So far he hasn't. No.
So he's been given strict instructions and he's been executing them, and that's what I think with Bruno. When you rely on, because the thing is, what you have to remember, when you give Bruno the license to do whatever he wants, he'll start in Travellas and all kinds of crazy stuff. No, Bruno, we don't want to see.
That's true.
and got 2 minutes of stoppage time, and it's one, and we're 2-1, and you think that's okay. People,
It's true.
at the end of the day, they want you to play the safe pass and try and work the ball into the net. They don't want you to do that spectacular wonder ball and hope for the best. But if he's told, listen, take that out of your game, take the down game, because that's probably what he's been told, because that's probably why he stayed on his feet the other day. Take the down out of your game and try and play the ball and try and play the proper ball. Xerxes as well. Xerxes played a beautiful ball to Ahmad. Rashford goal.
Yeah,
but,
who did, yeah.
So at the moment, who knows? But like I said, if Xerxes for me as well, he hasn't been one of the best performers. But I told people about consistency. I'm not gonna praise him for what he done against Everton. But he comes out and does it against Arsenal, then yeah, we can talk.
I'm just anyway. My phone's been playing up anyway. So if it cuts Wednesday, just so you lot know, I'm not avoiding. Literally, my phone's getting bugging in it. So if I don't get to get back to you, lot,
the Arsenal fans, they're all the same. You know, they do this pre. If anything happens.
Now, do you know what? I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna say it with chest. We're gonna dismantle United at Emirates.
No, I'll be honest with you. I genuinely feel like it's gonna be one of them. I think it's gonna be a game where I feel like United will go 1-up first.
Yeah, probably.
Arsenal will flounder for a bit. They'll get their together. They'll score. And then they'll both just be scared of each other and they'll just cancel each other out and it'll be a draw. I think a draw. I think it'll be a draw.
Damn. Oh, so you saying 1-1, yeah?
I think it'd be it won't be a great game. I don't think it'd be just like because we've had, if you look at it now, we've had last season we had a great game.
Yeah.
Season before that we had a great game. We're due a stinky game for between Man United and Arsenal.
I hope it's not stinky. I need to see a nice 3-0. Oh man.
I went to the Chelsea game. That was a bore fest. It's going to be the same turnout. It's going to be exactly the same turnout.
We need the win, man. We need the win because we've got ambitions, you see. So we've got ambitions to lift trophies.
No ambition. You've got none. You've got no ambition.
Guys, you see, this is the problem with Traps. Traps wants to, but I'm not going to let Traps go off on it because,
Like, listen, I told you, yeah, like I told all these Arsenal fans, yeah, if you lot didn't win the league last season, you can't chat to me this season about nothing to do with trophies. I've had enough. Just remember this as well, yeah. You man, you man have been surviving off the FA Cup. So remember when we step into the Emirates, yeah, on Wednesday, we are the FA Cup champions. Put some respect on it, yeah.
Who's the record holders of the FA Cup?
Huh?
Just ask the record holders of the FA Cup. I'm just asking.
One more FA Cup than us. One more.
Still one more.
And you know what the funniest part about it is? Do you know what the funniest part about that is?
Go on.
We never cared about it either.
I don't care.
Listen,
I don't care.
I remember when you lot won it back to back. You was like back to back. You know, everyone was about back to back. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Everyone was. It
don't bother me. FA Cup, bro. FA Cup's light, bro. I'm a Premier League guy.
FA Cup is not light for Arsenal because
for me anyway, it's light.
After the FA Cup, the only cup you've won that's higher than that is a Premier League. Other than that, there's no other trophies that are higher than that.
It's all about progression, bro. We've got quarterfinals of the Champions League. This time will be semis and then the final. But you know what? Before we wrap it up, I see behind you 2 jerseys. Yeah, this is for Arsenal Man United. You've got Scholes and Cantona. Quick question before we wrap it up: Scholes or Vieira?
What? Scholes.
Scholes over Vieira.
All day.
Okay. Let's just ask it. And number 7, you know where I'm going this one. Cantona over Bergkamp.
Yeah, 100%.
Just what? We're gonna argue this another time, you know.
Bro, listen, it's very simple. Yeah, it's very simple.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll do the Cantona one longer, but the Scholes one is very basic. Yeah.
Okay.
Scholes is your favorite player's favorite player for one. Yeah. Second of all, yeah, Paul Scholes, yeah, retired, came back out of retirement and won another Premier League. Vieira deserted you, man, when you needed him the most. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Remember that's what I'm trying to say. People going, Scholes in a great team. Scholes retired, hanged up his boots. Man went to Sports Direct and
I remember that as well.
Yeah?
Wait, that was the season when he scored against City, innit? Shea Given.
Man City.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And won another league to go with it. So for me, Scholes is a Premier League legend, a proper Barclays man. Yeah,
Above Gerrard, yeah. Just ask the last one. Above Gerrard.
Yeah, 100%. Do you know what? Yeah, no. Do you know what? Yeah, I feel like Gerrard. It's hard to explain, but Gerrard was a more complete player. But
Yes.
Scholes for what he does was out of this world. He could pick a pass.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Gerrard couldn't pick a pass like him. Scholes could shoot like Gerrard, but Scholes didn't have the legs. Scholes couldn't tackle.
Yeah.
He couldn't tackle. Gerrard was more complete than him. But Scholes for these attributes of what he had, he's height, he's flipping vision. Remember, he went blind and all kinds of shit.
Oh, yeah, did. Yeah.
So for what he had, for what Scholes had, Scholes was definitely 10 times better, because he should for Gerard's ability, he should have a conversation with Scholes.
Yeah, no, I hear it. No, I do that as well. I feel like it's Scholes. I love Scholes. I was just testing because I think Scholes, yeah, number one. I think then it's a Vieira, Gerrardi for me. That's just me anyway. The Cantona Bergkamp one, I think it depends on who you are. I feel like majority Man United.
Cantona was a phenomenon, bro. And it's not what people forget about Cantona. Yeah, Cantona did what he did for Leeds and won the league with them. People forget that.
Yeah, I know. Was it the one year in it? It was there or something.
He was there for like a year. Won the league with them. Then he fell out with them, and then it came to United, and he was phenomenal then. But Cantona was a phenomenon. Like he was just like he was doing his thing at a lesser club, and then came to a. Do you get what I'm saying? So
I hear it. It's because it's Man United, isn't it? And that was all under Fergie, so I don't want to agree to a lot of that, you know.
Yeah, well, we need to have listen. Another thing as well, yeah, people need to think. People, it's time for people. I'm just putting this out there. I'm creating a whole narrative.
Oh God!
This whole Pep versus Fergie argument.
There's no competition.
You need to stop that now.
There's no competition.
Listen,
but bro, it shouldn't. Obviously, I don't know. Blah blah. People are going to be watching this going. This is supposed to be Arsenal Man now, but we're just finishing on this. That I've always said Fergie. Let's not Fergie when he come from Aberdeen, bro. The United teams he had to recycle. But I remember when you had that dead midfield when you played us. And it was Phil Neville, Fabio, and I was like, these men ain't beating us for that. And you beat us 2-0 and then won the league that year.
Bro, are you talking about the FA Cup, the 7 defenders?
That's the game, yeah, the FA Cup, yeah. 7 defenders, Phil Neville.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Man like Pepsi, yeah, Pepperoni, whatever you lot want to call that guy over there, man scratching up his face. And, yeah. Bro, if he would have walked in there with that team, he would have lost that team. He would have lost that game 7-0. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So for me, it's done. Yeah, it's done.
That one's for Big Steve right there, man. Yeah, so that's to get Big Steve. But listen,
Big Steve's a crybaby, man. Crybaby right now.
But listen, people, this has just been like the quick Arsenal Man United preview of Traps. Listen, go find Traps on Twitter. Arsenal fans, get at him, yeah.
And now listen, don't find me on Twitter because I won't reply. But if you find me on Instagram, if you can find me on Instagram and you say something witty, yeah, that gets my attention, you will get a response. But if you say this, you just say the typical normal stuff like support a London club and all that, you just
Arsenal fans don't do it because if they get a result on Wednesday, he'll start sending you this meme, that meme, this meme, 2 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning. That's what he does. But listen, that was the Arsenal Man United preview. Traps thinks it's going to be a draw. I think we're going to dismantle them. I think it's going to be a quick start, sack a goal, give him this. Yeah, then we go again. What Diallo thinks is coming to our stadium to do something. You think you're going to do your celebration at our place? Get out of here. And then what's this other thing now? What's this new thing? Get out of here, Hoyland. What's this?
The best thing is that I lent him the mask, innit? You know what I mean? So he lent him the mask. He said, look, I lent you the mask, but don't make it bake. So now he does this. Yeah,
all right, cool. Listen, all I'm saying, Wednesday, don't be hiding, bro, because I'm about.
But you know I don't hide. I don't hide anybody. I never hide.
But I'm about. But listen, people, it's been a pleasure. Back in the podcast, you know what it is. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. That's Traps Man United Football Club's biggest supporter. Not Ten Hag's biggest supporter, but it will be Amarim soon, most defo. But it's been a pleasure. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. I'll see you a lot later. Peace.